What's up? Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Tony Towns, and we're hitting the town today at the private premiere party of the screening, Instance. You don't want to miss it. We're going behind the scenes to talk to the actors, the director, the producer, family, friends, and fans. Listen, let's go check it out.
What you want from that woman? Nothing. Grandma, I'm telling you the truth. The truth. Now that's all we got in this world, ain't it?
Did you have sex with your student?
Did you rape her?
Teria Birlon, executive producer, writer, creator, lead actress. I mean, you wear so many hats. Your premiere is here. Your film is here. How does it feel?
Oh my God, it's incredible. I still remember staring at a blank page, maybe the summer of last year, and just being like, I know I want to do this. I know I have a goal. How do I get there? So to be here tonight and to see all of this is like amazing.
I'm so excited for you because you have so many people here. How are you able to bring so many people together for such a dynamic film?
I feel like filmmaking is a collaborative art, and in order to really understand everyone's voice, you have to have everyone of every race participating. So for me, when I was putting together the crew of Instance, I knew that I wanted voices from every race, and that's just how I live my life, so I wanted it to be inclusive.
It seems very inclusive. Now, you wear so many hats. How do you balance it out, and then how do you decompress from wearing so many hats and doing so many things for your own production company?
Oh my God. You know what? I just stay focused on the work, really. I think there was an interview with Viola Davis a few years back with Oprah, and she said there's so much that you can't control in this industry, which is so true, especially as an actor. But I would even say as a writer and producer, there's so much you can't control, but you can control your work. You can control your craft. You can control what you put out there in the entertainment industry. So that's what my main focus is to just do the work. So whenever I got stressed out or I was like, ooh, this is a lot, I would just zone in on what the project was at hand and just do the work.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, we have the Birlon Films and also the beautiful, the talented, the amazing Teria Birlon. We want to make sure you guys welcome you to this wonderful event. I'm going to say it first and foremost, you want to buckle your seatbelt, enjoy your snacks from the concession stands. Ladies, tie your hair up. Fellas, get your suit ready because this is going to be an amazing, amazing ride. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Instance.
I can't do it no more. All those lies they telling on the news about me and you and that teacher.
Good morning. Art is all about expressing yourself. Can you take two in one day?
Please, please, give another round of applause. At this time, will we please have the entire cast come forward, please?
Yeah.
Please, one more time, everybody's up here, give them a round of applause, please. Listen, you wore so many hats creating this film project. I mean, you were the creator, the writer, the executive producer, the actress. I'm sure you helped with makeup. I'm sure you helped with I mean, you have a whole entire team. I mean, you did so many things. Could you tell us how this project came about? How was it?
It was my very first script about 7 years ago. Screenwriting classes at UCLA Extension Program. And they really taught us that you pull from your environment. So I was also a substitute teacher in LA. And I actually went into the classroom of a teacher who was accused of an instance of inappropriate behavior. So I just remember it being like overwhelming and heavy in the room with the kids, the parents, and hearing two different perspectives. Some perspectives were person ever. I just don't believe it's true. And then I had other perspectives that were, I believe she did it and I always knew. And so for me, I wanted to delve into that story, and also being the climate that we were in about 7 years ago, where those types of stories were blasted everywhere. And I wanted it to be a twist to the ending, where in today's society, if a teacher said a student attacked her or raped her, would you even believe the teacher at this point? So I felt like, okay, well, she led him to the water. She did something inappropriate. She should have never kissed him, but did that give him the right to take it to the next level?
And as we can see, it came out wonderful. Now, you were the creator of the show, or of the film project. And in that, you have to create a team of people, amazing
Absolutely.
people. It can be a difficult process. How did you come about creating and finding the team members for your film project?
Well, for sure, everyone knows filmmaking is collaborative. You cannot do it alone. It takes a village, and I absolutely could never have done this on my own. The first person I went to was Teria Birlon, and I let her read the script, and I was like, oh my God, I'm letting somebody read my script. It was so hilarious. And the reason that I went to Teria first is because she, to me, is an amazing woman. She's a strong woman, and she's done this before, and I wanted to learn from her in the process as well, and I learned so much from her. And another thing about Teria is, no matter what I came to her with, she always had an answer, and she always was positive. Even if we didn't know the answer at the moment, she's like, don't worry, girl. God has us. God's got it. And that is just such a joy to be around. I mean, she is an absolutely amazing person, and I love her. So the second person I went to, this guy right here.
An amazing, amazing project. So when she came to you with the project, what was your first thoughts? Like, what drew you to the project, and what are some of the challenges you had to face on making this project?
What drew me initially was just that working with Teria before, she was awesome. She killed it on the Balls of Kings. Like, Kier was like, yeah, Teria's gonna show up, and she went all out, like, did her hair, did everything for, like, and I fought for that role too, so it was awesome. We helped each other out there, and so I was immediately like, all right, cool. Like she said, the ups and downs were there, but we worked together through it, and it was awesome, and I'm so grateful to have been a part of this project. Also with this amazing cast and crew,
Yeah.
like,
Oh my gosh.
you guys killed it. I'm so proud of this whole process. Those were speed bumps. Like, I love working with people. All these faces up here smiling, and I'm just like, yes.
Down in here, because I got to get next to my sister right here.
There you go.
To Carrie Chanel, could y'all please give a round of applause to her, the co-producer. I used to work with her at BET. Listen, you have been a part of so many different projects. You're very intelligent, you're wise, you've been in this business, you know this business like anybody. What drew you to this particular project? Because you also started, you was an actress in it, but what drew you to it on the producing side?
It was like nothing I've ever read before. I was so like taken aback. I mean, Teria knows when I called her, or she called me, so I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this just happened. I was not expecting her to write this. I was like, where the heck did she get this story from? It was like, it was so crazy, but it was so good. So just because I've never done anything like it, and then, Teria, like, she asked me to be a part of it, and it was so good and crazy, I was like, I have to do this project. And as you can see, it happened. We learned a lot. Biggest thing really is, I would have to say, dealing with this school district who you will be half hard. But we made it happen, and it was awesome.
That's great. So you guys are literally, like, what's next for the film? Are you guys going to hit the film circuit, film festivals?
Well, we actually already won an award.
Wait, hold on.
For screenwriting, the Screencraft Production Fund, we were a semi-finalist chosen out of 1,500 scripts. So, and I'm like, the first script, oh my God. So that's a blessing. about it, and it's a sign that you're on the right path. You know, so I just thank God above for that. And after that, yes, we're definitely hitting the film festival circuit for 2017 and 2018. So, look, oh my God, I want to cry. Everybody who answered my phone call, email, text, anything, one, ow, come on. In the world, he just made the film so beautiful and things that, you know, I would have never thought of. He's just like, oh no, I want it to look like this, and you'll see, it'll be great, and everything that he said. Music director, yes, JB, oh my God. Before we got the music added to the film, it was just different. And then after we got the music, I was like, no. After we got the music, I was like, this is a film. So, Rebecca, our makeup artist, she made us all look beautiful. Our sound designer, Bishop. That's our man right there. Did a wonderful job. The minute that I wrote the script for the part of Pearl, I heard Denise House's voice in my head, and I told her this. I don't know what it was. I mean, I absolutely adored her in Ray, and I could just hear her voice and the tonality of her voice as Pearl. And I was like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna get this to do this part? Because she's a star, you know, she's amazing. So a friend of a friend had her info, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go with God. I'm gonna ask her. And she read the script and she said yes.
I did read the script one of those times when I just couldn't pack another box. And when we spoke, I said, you know, I really love this script and I love this character because it's a lady I don't get to play. I'm always that straight-laced judge or teacher. And so here is a woman who had some depth and some disappointment and loss and a depth of character that we don't often get as, I don't want to say older, I want to say seasoned African American. But I said to her, I said, you know, I really love this and I would like to do it, but I'm moving. She said, if you could do it, I'll get you in, I'll get you out, I promise. 3 hours, if you could give me 3 hours on a Saturday morning, I promise. I said, Teria, please, I promise. Like, everybody was on alert. Denise is coming in, we gotta get her out. She's moving, she's packing. And what was so amazing was that you did it. Because when you're doing short films and indie films, it doesn't happen that way. But the crew was so on point and so ready, and the DP and cinematography was like, what? Oh, she's smoking? Okay, we're gonna do it. So there was extra. But at the end of the day, I'm so proud of you. Because as African American women in this industry, it's not an easy road, but you found your path. And I thank you for asking me to be a part of it. I wish you continued success because this is just the beginning of your journey. And I'm so proud of you.
And last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend, her husband. I wanted to come on for that special presentation. Step into the light.
Round of applause for Tony, everybody. I want everybody to know that it takes a village, and you all should consider yourselves part of this village, this community, part of the production, right? Give yourselves a round of applause and thank you for your support. A round of applause for the cast and crew. You and Teria are kindred spirits. You may not know that, and it's a pleasure to meet you tonight. Behind the scenes, you have been wonderful. So thank you for supporting my wife. Big as a man. So Nick is my mentor behind the scenes, and you may not know this. First time I met Nick was at the TPK, right? The Policy Kings screening, so similar to this for the instance. But one of the things that Nick shared with me was, how do you be a behind the scenes supporter for somebody who's in the entertainment industry? Thank you for that, my brother. Appreciate it. The talented, terrific, tenacious, and a big capital T with tenacious. This woman is super tenacious. My beautiful wife, Teria Birlon. And I'm so humbled to be the man in your life and your husband. Thank you for granting me that honor and that privilege. Very proud of you. We're so excited. Thank you.
Keith Terrell, you are part of an amazing, amazing project. Tell us why this film is so important and why people should be involved in it. Come on in here.
First off, shout out to the AD department, first AD on the project. But this project is important because it tells a story of what's going on currently that we're dealing with our children and teachers taking advantage of them, but it's a slight twist on it. So, you know, I don't want to give away the story, which is why it's important, but you should just definitely check it out.
I was most impressed with the script. After I read the script, I thought that it was very captivating. You were left wanting to know more. You were interested. It just really drew you in, and I thought it was very really written. Get my words together. I thought it was well written, and I thought Teria did an amazing job on that. As well as it was just very different. It was my first time working on such a controversial subject. And so it was a nice challenge.
The project was absolutely beautiful. I mean, I'm in the film and television business, so I love quality filmmaking. It was absolutely beautiful. Could you tell us kind of what was your technique to really make the cinematography look really great?
Well, I read the script and I talked about it with Nick. And I was like, hey, pull me some reference pictures of what we can do. And he pulled me some stuff, and I was like, check this out. And he said, yes, I like this. And so we started coming together with reference pictures on how we wanted it to look and how we wanted it to feel, where did we want certain things to happen and emotions to happen. And I feel like it worked out good, so it's a relief.
Well, working with Teria before, it was cool because we already had some trust, but being that Teria is a black writer, producer, actor, it was comforting because, you know, sometimes being white, you know, it's tough to kind of see because I have a different experience, completely different experience, and I've been learning and I've been, you know, working with a lot of people in this industry, and funny enough, just working with a lot of black actors and black crew. And so it's been helping me a lot, but especially working on this to kind of see, you know, it was a sounding board. Like I would bring up, you know, well, what do we think about showing a black male in this time doing this shit? And she was like, no, because you could put any race in that. It would be the same story.
Takiri Chanel, listen, you were one of the co-producers on this amazing film project, Instance. Everywhere I turn, you're a part of somebody's project. How is this coming about? How did you get involved with Instance?
Oh my God, Teria, we took an acting class together many moons ago. We reconnected, stayed connected, and I think because, you know, she seen me do other projects, she wanted me to read her script, and then she wanted to know what I thought about it, and then she asked me to be a part of it. So I was honored to be a part of her project, and plus her script it was dope.
It was dope.
It was dope, yeah.
I mean, listen.
Renee Perkins.
Renee, listen, you're beautiful, by the way. I don't know if somebody told you, but I'm going to tell you that. Only on Hitting the Town. You were part of this project. Come on in here closer. Why should people support this project, and where can they find out more about the project?
For one, people should support it because it's not like any script that you've ever read. I don't think that there's a story out there like this. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But what drew me into it was the fact that, one, it was an all-black cast, and dealing with teacher-student relationships. We don't necessarily see this a lot in the black community, but it was just an interesting take on that scenario. It's like, do you root for them? Do you cheer against them? You know, so you're gonna be left on the edge of your seat having to make a decision. And to me, that's good filmmaking. That's good movie.
The reason why I even participate in the film and also support the film is because I really believe in, women of color, women in general, but especially women of color creating, being leads in film, and also doing their own work. We don't have enough voices. And for me, I felt like this is one of the first times that we got to see that she's talking about something so controversial, and she was willing to take it there and not hold back, and I really appreciate that.
You have the title. What inspired the title of this film? Because it's very particular. What inspired it?
Basically, it's called Instance, and it's surrounding an instance of inappropriate behavior between a teacher and a student. So whenever something happens in the world, it's an instance, right? So I just felt like it was the perfect title because it was a moment in time. It is not who either one of those characters are. It's just a moment in time. It's an instance.
Particular issue that you are covering, it's actually really prevalent now. It's a big thing that's a stigma in our society. What particular situation drew you to come up with a project like this?
Actually, I was a substitute teacher in LA for many years.
Well, so you was the teacher in the film?
No. No.
So y'all got to see the film to see what I'm talking about.
Thank you for watching. Tune in every Monday for a new episode. Please click the link right here to subscribe and click the link right here to watch our previous videos. See you next Monday for more Hitting the Town.